What's going on? It is Tommy. We are reading The Magic Ladder to Success. We are on lesson 11, which is accurate thinking. I'm going to start right away. The art of accurate thinking. Ooh, now without reminding you this, make sure to have a pencil and paper ready. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If something comes to mind, give it a pause and write it down. Because the whole main intention of Napoleon Hill had was if you have a good idea, or to make good ideas, basically what this book, the last chapter, says, it's for increasing higher thought impulses so much that they bring you to action. That's really what it comes down to. Like when you have those little epiphanies or knowings, and you're like, yeah, that's what I got to do. That was the point. And my intention here in the past to you in the future is for us to connect in a mastermind and be able to grasp those high frequency ideas that come to mind. Lesson 11, accurate thinking. The art of accurate thinking is not difficult to acquire, although certain definite rules must be followed. To think accurately, one must follow at least two basic principles as follows. Accurate thinking calls for the separation of facts from mere information, and that was number one. And number two is facts, when ascertained, must be separated into two classes, important and unimportant or irrelevant. There you go. The question naturally arises, what is an important fact? And the answer is an important fact is any fact that is essential for the attainment of one's definite chief aim or purpose, or which may be useful or necessary in connection with one's daily occupation. All other facts, while they may be useful and interesting, are comparatively unimportant as far as the individual is concerned. That's interesting because we get lots of cool, interesting information. If it's important for us at the time or not, as a thing, are we being more taken by all the energy that's running us, or are we using our willful power and doing what we feel is most important? With all foundations being, the golden rule. I don't want to do nothing bad for you. I only want good mutual benefit, right? No one has the right to have an opinion on any subject unless he or she has arrived at that opinion by a process of reasoning based upon all the available facts connected with the subject. Despite this fact, however, nearly everyone has opinions on nearly every subject, whether they are familiar with those subjects or have any facts connected with them or not. Yeah, it's good to take it with a grain of salt, because really the point is for you to get to where you're trying to get to quicker. So it's called the magic ladder to success. Success in whatever you're trying to get. Snap judgments and opinions that are not opinions at all, but mere wild conjectures or guesses are valueless. There is not an idea in a carload of them. Anyone may become an accurate thinker by making it a point to get the facts, all that are available with reasonable effort before reaching decisions or creating opinions on any subject. When you hear someone begin a discourse with such generalities as, I hear that so and so is the case, or I see by the papers that so and so did so and so, you may put that person down as one who is not an accurate thinker, and his opinions, guesses, statements, and conjectures should be accepted, if at all, with a very hefty grain of salt. Hefty grains of salt. Be careful also that you do not indulge in wild, speculative language that is not based upon known facts. It often requires considerable effort to learn the facts on any subject, which is perhaps the main reason why so few people take the time or go to the trouble to gather facts as the basis of their opinions. You are presumably studying this philosophy for the purpose of learning how you may become more successful, and if that is true, then you must break away from the common practices of the masses who do not think and take the time to gather facts as the basis of thought. That this requires effort is freely admitted, but it must be kept in mind that success is not something that one may come along and pluck from a tree, whether it has grown of its own accord. Success is something that represents perseverance, self-sacrifice, determination, and strong character. Everything has its price, and nothing may be obtained without paying this price. Or if something of value is thus obtained, it cannot be retained for long. The price of accurate thought is the effort required to gather and organize the facts on which to base the thought. How many automobiles pass this gas station each day? The manager of a chain such stations asked a new employee. And on what days is traffic the heaviest? I am of the opinion, the young man began. Never mind your opinion, the manager interrupted. What I asked you calls for an answer based upon facts. Opinions are worth nothing when the actual facts are obtainable. With the aid of a pocket calculator, that's good. I like that phrase. Opinions are worth nothing when the actual facts are obtainable. And we got to be, sometimes someone says of something as a fact, but we know that's inaccurate. Obviously, that's hopefully seldom, but there are those sorts of characters that are quite confident in their language, but in fact they love to lie, right? Growing up in the sales career, you meet these people that are like, "Whoa, these people are lying," but they could sell something. And whatever your sales philosophy is, great, but I'm just saying that phrase right there is good. Opinions are worth nothing when the actual facts are obtainable. With the aid of a pocket calculator, this young man began to count the automobiles that passed his station each day. He went a step further and recorded the number that actually stopped and purchased gas or oil, giving the figures day by day for 2 weeks, including Sundays. Oh, smart. Nor was this all. He estimated the number of automobiles that should have stopped at his station day by day for 2 weeks. Going still further, he created a plan that cost only the price of one-page flyers, and that actually increased the number of automobiles that stopped at his station the following 2 weeks. This was not a part of his required duties, but the question asked him by his manager had put him to thinking, and he made up his mind to profit by the incident. The young man in question is now a half owner in a chain of gas stations, and a moderately wealthy man, thanks to his ability to become an accurate thinker. So, like, when someone says something, listen to what they say, but also, what is the underlying, meaning, or like what else is trying to be put forward there? I think that is the key there. Next chapter is going to be concentration. This one was great. Please put your comments down below if you'd like to. And, if not, I appreciate you either way. And I hope you got some good ideas. Go on to the next one or start from the beginning if you have not read this book from the beginning yet. Because it is quite a good one. Peace. I wish you all the best. Remember to keep being aware of what you're grateful for.